This is something that I just had to record and give you today. This is something that's so close to my heart and something I'm really wrapping my head around to best be able to give you. And this is especially for all you health and fitness entrepreneurs. The thing is, are you producing? Are you giving your customers, your clients exactly what they need to be able to get the results that they're coming to you for in the quickest and in the easiest way possible? This is what I call your signature system. And the problem is too many people are simply just regurgitating the same old crud that what others are doing. And it doesn't mean that it's the right thing that you need to be doing. So I'm putting it forward to you. Firstly, do you know what your target market, what your customers, what your clients, what do they actually need to be able to get the results that they're coming to you for? Let's say, for instance, you've got your target market is the postnatal weight loss crowd, okay? You're dealing with mothers that are in the postpartum period and they're wanting to lose weight. They're wanting to get in shape and regain their bodies. Now, this is something that's so important. Do you know the struggles that they're going through? Do you know what's actually needed for them to be able to apply what's going to happen to them be able to get the results? So if you're not taking into account that they are a breastfeeding woman, or that they might be recovering from a C-section, or are they constantly waking up during the night, being able to feed and take care of their child and or children? These are such important things. Obviously, for myself, being a father and watching this and have gone through this twice now, this is something that's so close to my heart because I see so many programs fail, especially because so many people are wanting to deal with, say, general population weight loss. They're too out of sync with what their customers actually need. They're creating things that are really for them. And this is what I see so much of the time with trainers. They're dealing with their clients just like the way they should be dealing with themselves. And guess what? You shouldn't be having to weigh your foods. You shouldn't be having to deal with calories with a general population weight loss client. That is absolutely ludicrous. And just because you want to get into super low body fat, just because you want to be able to, say, step on stage or get absolutely shredded, does not mean that you should be giving the same programs, the same guides, the same advice to your customers and clients. So this is something that's really important that you need to be able to put forward. Are you able to actually put together, are you actually able to put together the programs, the guides, the advice, answer the questions that's truly needed for your customers and clients to be able to do? This is what I call, as I said before, your signature system. So my challenge for you is to be able to start crafting together the perfect signature system that is needed for you. Now, the reason I'm so pumped up about this is because I've actually been piecing together a talk that I'm going to be giving in the Fitness Business Summit in Melbourne. Now, really importantly, I'm going to be going through some critical factors so everyone can walk away with actually being able to have the answers to this. But importantly, I want to know, what questions do you have about this as well? Let's really think about this. Do we need to see online another 12-week diet? I just don't think the answer is yes to that one. What I want to be able to see is you be able to understand what is the uniqueness that you have. What separates you from the rest of the world, from all your competition? What is going to be that difference that someone's going to say, I'm going to choose you, I'm going to give you my money, I'm going to be putting my faith and my respect and my time and my effort into what you have over somebody else? If you cannot answer this, then why do you think you should be running a thriving business? Because that is a simple fact that you simply will not be able to do. So your signature system is so important. This is obviously just a slice of the pie into what it takes to build a thriving online fitness business. But again, this is some of the really fun stuff. This is what I really like delving into. With each of my clients, I get to be able to walk through this process. This is some of the really interesting questions that you have to answer. And this obviously starts to evolve what skills, what knowledge, what know-how, what really separates you. This is what you can start piecing together. Especially, let's use, for example, a personal trainer that is got a thriving, or let's at least say an all right face-to-face PT business. Now, for them wanting to, say, build an on-the-side online fitness business, or to, say, go 100% all in, a thriving online business that gives them the freedom to work anywhere and to obviously work with so many more people, the important part about this is, are you going to be able to really get the crafts, the skills of what you do with your face-to-face clients, but put that into the medium, put that into the platform of what's needed for an online trainer. Because let's say one of the biggest examples that this is going to show is when you're training a client face-to-face, you're able to see them. How are they squatting? How are they moving? What's going on? What are the actual mechanical processes of their body going through just their training sessions? Now, importantly, you can't do that with online personal training. So how do you make up for it? There's important ways for you to be able to do this, but importantly, this also means, and this is really important, I'm actually going to stop here because I'm getting to the end of the road, and this is really important. I want to finish this. Customer satisfaction starts with customer acquisition, and this is what that really means. When you pick up the types of customers, when people are signing on board with you, the types of people that they are is going to be the main determiner if they're going to be satisfied with what you have. If you've got actual programs that are, say, more developed towards physique, fitness, bikini models, and obviously they're a little bit more switched on, they're a little bit more advanced, then if you're selling and you're getting on board people that don't have that experience, don't have that knowledge, aren't going to be easily able to follow through with those programs, they are not going to be satisfied. And then you're not going to be able to grow the thriving business that you really want. So in future episodes, I'm going to be walking you through some of the critical points to be able to get you to do this on your own so you can actually start seeing the results with yourself. But the most important part for what you need to do is comment below. Ask the questions that you want me to answer. Also, in the Ask the Pro podcast episodes, you're going to find some really key case studies that I'm bringing trainers from around the world on, giving you the insights into how they've built their fitness businesses and what steps we've taken for them to get there. But obviously, as it actually sounds, Ask the Pro is for a very specific reason. You've got to ask the question. So I'm looking forward to jumping in and personally being able to answer everything that you've got. And if we have to go in depth, you're going to get more videos, you're going to get more episodes, you're going to get more podcasts. I'm just going to be here. I'm delivering through and through, also through the Facebook live streams and Snapchat, so you get the daily insights into what's going on. Jesus, there's so much going on right now, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm pumped up, and I'll see you in the next episode.